member girl in this club. I'm the longest member. That is a big female. Okay, this sentence. Right, okay. I joined sophomore year. We had a mock session where we got the topic of gays in Iran, and it was when the leader came out and said that gays didn't exist, and I got to be him. And it was like my first time I'd ever spoken in Model UN, and I had to, because nobody wanted to be Iran for some reason. So I had to stand up and defend the fact that gays didn't exist, and that it was all the United States that fault that gay people existed in the world. And yeah, it was really fun. And everybody afterwards was like, hey, cool, that girl can argue things. And so since that time, I've gotten positions and things. I guess it also helps the fact that there aren't very many girls in Model UN. But yeah, which also means I always share rooms with people I don't know, or usually like sometimes there's one person I do, sorry, yay, and then we're always like, yeah, we're sleeping together. Okay. But one conference, there were two girls I had never even heard of, and I was hanging out with people, and I come back to my room, and they're both asleep in different beds, and I haven't spoken to them at all in my life. I'm like, okay, who's taking up less room? And I crawled into bed with them, and in the morning they woke up and didn't know I was there, and I was like, sorry. So yeah. Let's see. I won a gavel, which was cool. Except that was at WAMUNC, which kind of makes me sad. Except for the fact that I guess I have a really short attention span, which makes sense since all the conferences get really long, and I guess I start doodling and lose my motivation, which is a problem. Yeah, so many doodles, it's a problem. But yeah, WAMUNC was fun. I woke up in the morning and realized I didn't know what country I was, and had to go online and saw I was the Philippines. So I went to WAMUNC and then asked Evan what the Philippines thought. And he just like told me, he's like, oh, they don't like this and they are poor. And I was like, oh, great, okay, that's all I need to know. But then he went and just like ate a free bagel and didn't tell me anything more about the Philippines, so I had no research or anything. But I went in with the knowledge that they're poor. And ended up, yeah, I was with Alejandro in that committee. It was fun. I just sat there at first. I was like, I don't feel like debating. But then by the end, I ended up, yeah, winning best. And I remember drawing pictures of, you know, the funny bombs that run around in Super Mario 64? Yeah, like, I made a poster. We were debating cluster bombs. So I drew a poster of them with evil eyebrows, and I wrote, like, something about, like, protecting your children against cluster bombs. They also thought it was really funny. It really wasn't. Whatever. And, yeah. So I also won the funniest person superlative, which was the most surprising thing in the world. Let's see. I've just really, really enjoyed my experience here. I really like arguing and yelling at people, and this gives you the perfect place to do it. And I don't know, I wish I would have gone on more conferences this year. I only got to go on 2. And technically, I think I'm the Secretary of Communications. That involved me making posters at the beginning of the year with wildly inappropriate Model UN pickup lines on them to get people to come to the interest meeting, and some of them had to get taken down, and it was sad. Yeah, that's been my job, and then ended there. So I guess I haven't really fulfilled my destiny. But okay, so sorry about that if I disappointed any of you, but